A new long-lost species of humans with giant heads has been uncovered by researchers in Asia. Now, the species known as Julurens, or big-head people, could cause a drastic rethink on the evolutionary process of humans. How anatomically modern humans evolved has long been seen as a linear process with a direct, if somewhat branching, tree, from apes to more advanced species to a variety of human species, to us. But now paleoanthropologists Christopher Bay and Xuji Wu have published a new study that could shake up that notion. Homo juluensis fossils from the late Quaternary era are the basis for this reappraisal. The big-head people roamed the planet around 300,000 years ago across parts of Eastern Asia before they disappeared about 50,000 years ago. The study determined that a host of other distinct human species coexisted in Eastern Asia, interacted and mixed with each other. These species included the famed diminutive so-called hobbits known as Homo floresiensis, as well as others like Homo luzonensis, as well as the large-headed Julurens and others. Mr. Bay said, "We did not expect being able to propose a new hominin human ancestor species and then be able to organise the hominin fossils from Asia into different groups. Ultimately, this should help with science communication." Xujiayao in northern China is a crucial paleoanthropological site dating to the late Middle Pleistocene, approximately 200,000 to 160,000 years ago. The site contains a rich array of hominin fossils, archaeological artefacts and animal remains. Despite their discovery in the mid-1970s, the taxonomic classification of the Xujiayao hominins remains unresolved. Various hypotheses have linked these fossils to Asian Homo erectus, Neanderthals, or a transitional form between Homo erectus and modern Homo sapiens. Others have suggested connections to Denisovans, or to fossils like Xuchang 1, Penghu 1 or Shahi 1, or even propose that they represent an entirely new hominin species. What makes the Xujiayao fossils particularly distinctive is their unusual combination of features. These include a very large cranial capacity coupled with a low and wide skull shape, a unique nasal floor structure similar to Neanderthals, a thin occipital torus, and specific proportions of the temporal labyrinth. The dentition is relatively large, exhibiting a mix of primitive and advanced traits, while the rate of dental growth aligns more closely with modern humans than with earlier hominins. Furthermore, the mandible and temporal bones display a mosaic of archaic and modern characteristics. Despite their relatively young geological age, the Xujiayao fossils retain several basal East Asian traits, along with some Neanderthal-like morphologies. They also possess unique features not observed in other late Middle Pleistocene hominins, except for fossils like Xuchang, Penghu 1, Shahi 1 and the Denisovans. Taken together, these traits suggest that the Xujiayao fossils represent a previously unidentified large-brained hominin species referred to as Juluren, which was widespread across much of Eastern Asia during the late Quaternary. The paper says, if anything, the Eastern Asian record is prompting us to recognise just how complex human evolution is more generally, and really forcing us to revise and rethink our interpretations of various evolutionary models to better match the growing fossil record. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description, or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.